Test, test. There we go. We got sound now. Sweet. Okay, let's get the show on the road. Do I send out an alert saying I'm live or just wait to see what happens? No one's watching. I'm by myself. Do 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 do. Okay, today we are doing. Here, I'm going to send out an alert just because I can. Programming Advent of Code with Fast Basic on my Atari 100 XL. Twitch.tv/GoesGeek. Twitch. Oops. Twitch. Advent of Code. Atari. Atari 8-bit. Retro computing. Okay, let's try this out. Oh, listen to that sound. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. 10a.fb. Okay, so we're going to do Advent of Code, and you can go to adventofcode.com to see. We're going to do day 10. I know I'm behind. I looked at today. I thought about doing today's, but it was. Oh, hey, my sound's working. I, when I looked at today's, it was the data file is 31K. So I'm going to have to think about that because I don't even think I can load a 31K file into the Atari in one. I don't think I have that much memory free, so I'll have to figure out how to do that. Okay, so this one, we are using a little CPU that has one command. We have two commands at our CPU, addx and nope. And addx takes 2 cycles to complete, which affects the X register, and then it's increased or decreased. And then the nope takes 1 cycle to complete. It has no other effect. So we have to cycle count our way through this. Feels like doing a little 2600 programming. And tonight's coding sponsored by Diet Mountain Dew. Because why not? So we have our code here, and we have to read through it and add to the register. I'm assuming the register starts out at 0. Starts at value 1. Good thing I read that. So we're going to say xreg. Oh, this is our for our data file. d:10 samp.text. xreg starts with 1. And we have to add to the X register cycle counting and figure out after at the 20th cycle and then every 40 cycles after that the value of the X register, and then we sum them all together. Okay, so I'm going to assume that this is going to get really large in my. I've been trying to use things with just integer values, and in Fast Basic, my integer values go from negative 32,767 or whatever that is, positive 32,000, and I've run into some overflows. So I'm going to assume that this thing can. No, it's not that long. Well, we'll try it here. What's the worst that can happen? It doesn't work. So we want to open our file for input. And then repeat. Oops. iString is going to be our input. Repeat until iString equals nothing. So we're at the end of the file. So xreg is, and we need signal strength. Signal strength equals 0. Sure. Why not? So now we're going to input the line. Oh, and we need to know what cycle we're on. So the cycle start at 0 or 1. I guess it starts at 1. So we're going to say cycle equals 1. So luckily our uh, CPU instructions are 4 letters. So I can easily say if iString for 1 comma length of 4. Oh, does it start on 0 or 1? Oh, I'm out of practice with Fast Basic. I got to remember if strings start on 0 and 1. I think they start on 1. Array string values, da 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 da. So 1 and then 4. Okay. If iString equals print uh, print iString. I gotta get back into this. It's been a couple days since I've done this. Cycle increment cycle. Else if iString for 1 comma 4 equals add x, print iString for 1 comma 4. This is just debug right now. I'm going to run this to see if it and if. So now it should just loop. Oop, I gotta. Well, we'll deal with the cycles here in a second. Save it. Run it. What did I do wrong? Oh, I know what I did wrong. Can you spot what I did wrong? I forgot to get. So it should have ran it at least once, though. Why didn't it run? It should have done at least once. Well, let's see what happens here. What am I doing wrong? Open file string, 10 samp text. Yeah. I don't know why it gives me that error sometimes. 10 samp text. It's right there. Ooh, that's why. Now do you see what my problem is? Anyone? 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 Yeah. That the reason it gives me a file not found is because it's looking for the help file. Okay, look at what you did wrong. These are in lowercase. There we go. Oh, why did it lock up? Oh, whoops. I don't know what that was. Okay, so that's working. Okay, and then at the 20th cycle, and then every 40 cycles after that, we have to record the signal strength. At so oh, we multiply it the cycle times the signal strength is the cycle times the value of the X register. So next cycle equals 20. Oh, no, I don't need to do that. Oh. So if cycle equals next cycle, print, let's print cycle. Before I forget, I'm going to comment out these because we don't need to see every single command now. We know it's working. Okay, so if cycle equals next cycle, we're going to say cycle equals colon string value of cycle, and then current signal strength is going to equal cycle times X reg. So current signal strength is going to be str string of current signal strength. And then signal strength is going to equal signal strength plus current signal strength. So that should get it for each time. So down here, if it equals add x we're going to increment cycle. Oh, we're going to make that a procedure because I got to run it twice. procedure. Oh, what should I call it? Procedure calc signal strength. So we're going to run that every time, so I don't have to. These 3 lines here. So if cycle, oh, I didn't even put that on one line. Sweet. If cycle equals next cycle, then run that procedure. Calc SS. Increment cycle. If cycle equals next cycle, then at calc increment, because add x's take 2 cycles. So this is our second cycle. Increment cycle. If cycle. Oh, now we add whatever the rest of add x is. We have to add that to our current signal strength. Oh, to our x rich. Duh. Okay, so we'll just say v equals value of I string starting at 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 space 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that'll just grab the rest of the string. Xreg equals xreg plus v. And then if cycle equals next cycle, then at calc SS. Then at the end of this, we got to set next cycle. Next cycle equals next cycle plus 40, because it goes at 40 at a time. Okay, now this can't be that easy. Yeah, I don't know why you do that. All right. Undefined label. What's the end of the... How do I end a procedure? I thought it was end procedure. Shows you what happens when you get a little rusty and haven't been on it for a while. Decrement, DLI, I don't need any DLIs, SIO, FujiNet statements. Where did I miss procedure? Oh, fudge. Ah, because it's proc, not procedure. Ugh. Oh, I forgot to print the final out. Gosh darn it. But so it should be 420, 1140, 1800, 2940, 2880, 3960. First time. And then right here, we need to print signal strength sum is str string of ss. Yeah. Run that bad boy. Oh, it's not exiting that loop. Well, that ain't good. Hmm. We're gonna. How do we move to the by page? Editor. Uh, Control U and Control I. Moves cursor to a specific line. Okay, we're gonna cheat and put a blank line at the end because that's just gonna be better. ah, ah. 13140. 13140. Okay, so let's try that with the real data now. Oh, the real data is not going to have that last line in it either. Control G. Huh, reminds me of them. Okay, go, buddy, go. 1472. Do you guys want to watch me type that, push that in? A cool person would have had this set up so they can. Uh, I gotta. Okay. 14720. Let's put that in, see what we get. Woo! 1 gold star. Okay, it seems the X register controls the horizontal position of a sprite. Specifically, the sprite is 3 pixels wide, and the X register sets the horizontal position of the middle of the sprite. You count the pixels on the CRT, 40 wide and 6 high. This CRT screen draws top row pixels left, right, then the low. Okay, 0 to 39, just like my Atari display. What the? What eight capital letters appear? I don't even see a capital letter in their example there. It's supposed to be a capital letter? What eight capital letters appear? 40 wide. The resulting pixel pattern will look like ASCII text. Well, why does their example does not look like that at all? That would have been nice. If the sprite's position shuts out one of its three pixels is the pixel currently being drawn, the screen produces a lit pixel. Otherwise, the screen leaves the pixel dark. Controls the horizontal position of a sprite. Okay, I'm totally baffled. This is what you get when I'm doing this live. CRT draws a single pixel during each cycle. This register sets the horizontal position. Begin executing add x15. So the sprite's there because it starts at 1. Start cycle 1. CRT draws pixel in position 0. Jumps the so each one of these positions is a different cycle. Cycle 40. Draws a pixel in position 0. Y. Where X is 1. If the sprite's horizontal position so the first 3, that's the sprite. Adds 15. Why would it be drawing because x is 1. One of its okay. One of its 3 pixels. If we match one of the 3 pixels from the current cycle, we draw a £. Okay, I get it now. I was thinking I had to figure out center what the center of it was. Nope. I switch that back to the computer. Okay, let's save this as B. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do that every single time. So sprite is where the cycle is. So if X is, oh, I keep on wanting to use my mouse on the, I keep on wanting to use my mouse on my Atari. Okay. So after we increment, I can just keep on printing with a semicolon and it will do okay. So if signal xreg, I don't even care about signal strength anymore. If my x register if my so I'm only worried about xreg. Let's try to get that first row done. And then I'll worry about the others. So cycle is where we are. We're going to start cycle on 0. Increment cycle if x. Now we're going to write this as a procedure. At print pixel. If xreg the sprite represents that such that one of its 3 pixels is the pixel currently being drawn. Okay, so if xreg equals cycle or xreg plus 1 equals cycle or xreg plus 2 equals cycle, print else, print a period. So then up here at I don't care about that stuff. Oh, shoot. I do care about that stuff. Gosh darn it. Plus V at print pixel. Okay. And this I don't need. Okay. So if it's anywhere near there, let's see what happens. Bad loop. Nope. Gosh darn it. Okay. Well, I got something out of there, but that's not what the picture they got. Should have 2 dots and then 2 dots. One, two, three, four, five, six. But I did get the right amount of dots. xreg equals cycle, or xreg plus 1 equals cycle, or xreg plus 2 equals. And print it. So that's which one we're on. And this one's a tough one. I think I can do it though. Draws a pixel in position 0. Maybe I need to start with. Cycle is starting with 0. Maybe this needs to start with 0 also. This one we don't even use anymore. We'll leave it in there. Ooh. So I have two. See, I should have 2 dots and then, 2 hashtags and then 2 dots. I only get 1. What am I doing wrong? The wife brought down the Santa hat, so I thought I better wear it along with my Clark W. Griswold shirt. Okay. CRT draws pixel in position 0, which I'm calling cycle 0. Oh, should I start that at -1? So we start the cycle at 0? No, that doesn't get me anything either. CRT draws. Okay, so I think it has something to do with the first time through. I'm incrementing. I'm already in position 2. I mean, I'm already past position 0 because I'm incrementing it before I do the print pixel. At least I know I'm running it the correct amount of times because I'm not getting it extra. I'm getting the exact amount of pixels on my screen. Okay, so do I got the first row how they have it? Two hashtags, two dots, two hashtags, two dots, two hashtags, two dots. All the way across. Two hashtags, two dots, two hashtags, two dots. Sweet! So what do I do on draws it? So how do I go to the next row? So I reset cycle at the end of at the end of 40. Let's try that. So I reset that to 0. No, they're still having it. But why does mine break after it gets to the end of the row? What am I doing wrong? Almighty computer. What am I doing wrong? I get the first row is correct, but then as soon as we get to the second row, oh, do I have to multiply by 40 once I get to the second row? No, divided by 40. Okay, I'm at a loss. What do I do for the second row? Saying there's no vertical position. It's the rightmost pixel of each row is in position 39. CRT draws a single pixel representing each pixel of the screen as an pound. Here are the cycles during the first and last pixel in each row drawn. So I wonder if I have to do something with 40. No, I shouldn't. Okay, this is going to make it look like garbage. Print, cycle, print, str string of cycle, str string of xreg. And we'll comment these out for now. Because, yeah. Okay, so xreg is, oops, run that again. Remember what we starting on? Starting at 0, so at 40 is the next row. 40 is the next row. And then 81 is the next row. Okay, so xreg does not. What is there negative 2's in there? Okay, so I do have to take into account the row. So down here, so how do I know if I'm on the next row? Need to restart at each row. Uh, no, that's not gonna work. can't do that. Do this. Mix. Oh, this is terrible looking code. Oh, I'm embarrassed. Check pixel equals xreg plus nc. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So I keep track of the next, I'll call it next cycle, but it's the next row. So every time I hit that, I increment the row number, and then we have something we can multiply against. Did not work at all. Why didn't that work? Oops. Whoa, that's going really big off the quick. Okay, I got something wrong here. 40, 80. Okay, cycles. NC is going up every single time. Okay, this did not work. So don't try to put all those in one line because it will not work. Oh, it shouldn't be 40 already. Okay, cycle's not incrementing at all. Oh, wait. Duh. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Comment that out. Nothing. Ugh. Okay, so we're going up. 0, 0. So those look correct. Oh, wait a second. Is that starting out at 0? Ugh. Xreg. Times row. Okay. I should have not done it that way. Ah. Hmm. I don't want it times. What was I thinking? I want cycle. Oh, that's not going to work. Oh, why am I just throwing things at the wall when I should be thinking this through? When we get to the next row down, once we hit 40, we just reset cycle to 0. We don't care about row. We just care that cycle equals 40, then cycle equals 0. Okay, so I just need to reset cycle when it hits 40 each time, and then the rest of this should work. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey! And that No, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yep, yep, yep. Yes, yes. Now let's try it with the real data. That's all I had to do is at the end of each one, reset the cycle. Don't know why it does that every time. Hey, look at that! Oh, after my head starts hurting, yes, yes, yes. That is amazing. That is truly amazing. Okay, let's go put that into the puzzle. I can't believe that after you pull my hair out. F Z P B P B F Z F. F Z B P B F Z F. Here it goes. Woohoo! Ah, that was pretty awesome. So I got my 2 stars for 10. Nine's going to be a bear. Man, what's 11 look like? What? I got monkeys now? Okay, I'm not. I. What the? What the? Oh my goodness. Look at this one. This is going to be a real pain to parse. Oh my goodness. Okay, that'll be for another day. I think I can do it though. Oh, I forgot to I forgot to transition this over so you can see me putting in my number. Whoops. So I got my 2 stars for 10. That's pretty sweet. That's really sweet. Okay. Thank you for watching today. One of the most exciting, but I'm very happy that I got that. And I'm glad that their puzzle fits in 40 columns. Because if it needed more, I don't know. It would have been a lot more interesting. I'd have to use graphics characters and stuff. So, okay. Thank you for watching.